Following the death of George Floyd, the outcries over systemic racism became louder. More came forward to share their stories about others who died during encounters with police. Parents, sons, daughters, friends taken. It's these encounters that continue to be the reason black parents feel they must sit their children down, especially their sons, to have the conversation. Kimberly Davis tonight with one father's difficult conversation, as well as our police commissioner, Danielle Outlaw, who gave the talk as well. Kimberly?
It's a difficult feeling to describe. You've heard my coworkers speak at 4, 5, and 6 about their personal interactions with police officers, and many black Americans can agree their stomach sinks when those blue flashing lights pop up in their rearview mirror, including me. I remember having the talk with my mother as a first-time driver, and we spoke with the Philadelphia police commissioner about the conversation she had with her 2 black sons and how we can go beyond just getting home.
Yeah, always put your hand on the steering wheel when they can see it.
It's not a conversation black families want to have, but it's a conversation that could potentially be life-saving.
When you're a black child, your parents are worried about you finding out that you are black in America and what that means for you. And that carries a whole different level of burden.
The conversation is a discussion many black families have with their children, especially their sons who are becoming first-time drivers, about how they should talk and where their hands, license, and registration should be when pulled over.
There's a lot of reasons I fear for them to be in that car. I fear for them for the communities that they circulate, and I fear for them to get pulled over and have the wrong cop pull them over.
Ricky Duncan helps local children and teens through NOMO, New Options, More Opportunities. As executive director, Ricky and his team focus on the tools young people in Philadelphia need to thrive, helping with job interviews, learning trades, and giving them a safe space. He is also a father. He's had the conversation with 3 of his sons, and most recently, his 4th son, 17-year-old Ricard Duncan.
Kind of get nervous because it's like you never know how they'll react. All of the things that go on nowadays, all the things I see, you never know what kind of officer you'll be running into.
But being a police officer is a noble but often stressful job. We sat down with Philadelphia's top cop who has 2 black sons.
I literally started my career with a newborn, right? And all I'm thinking about is what can I do to care for and protect this young child, this young baby boy that I brought into this world.
Police Commissioner Danielle Outlaw didn't grow up wanting to be an officer, but she did want to affect change and found a way to do it as a black woman in blue.
I'll speak from personal experience. We've been asked to choose. Well, which is it? If I speak, and say that I'm made to feel a certain way as a black woman, then I must be against law enforcement. Or if I say something for law enforcement, then I'm turning my back against the black community. It's not a zero-sum game. I think it can be both.
Commissioner Outlaw tells me she has seen firsthand how young black children can be perceived.
There are people out there that see them in fear, even though they don't. I'm like, what is a little 6-year-old gonna do to you, right? But they still, might lock their door because they don't know who they are, or tighten their seatbelt, or hold their purse because they don't know.
Her 2 sons were not exempt from the conversation. Outlaw's oldest son recently graduated from college as a student athlete with honors during a pandemic. He wants to save his money and buy a nice car, an Audi, an idea that his mother does not support simply because of potential bias.
The questions may now become, well, where did he get that car? Who are you? How could you afford this? Again, having to justify their existence, their reason for being, just because of the skin that they're in or what they have associated with them, because they don't know them and because of potential bias.
Even to this day, Outlaw has experienced perceived bias during police traffic stops.
I happen to be talking about my sons right now, but it doesn't mean that I haven't experienced it as a police chief, as a police commissioner, and even years ago as a police officer.
But 2 key factors have to happen in order for black families to no longer need these discussions.
1, we have to acknowledge that it exists, right? 2, we have to train through that and say, once we acknowledge that it's there, this is how we work through this, right? We all have this bias. But here's how we create positive interactions. This is how we learn not to fear what we don't know, because that's all it is.
The conversation is no longer a talk being held behind closed doors.
To avoid even going into the glove department, I keep my registration, my shirt right here.
And the more we talk about it openly, the closer we are to change.
All of us collectively as law enforcement have to be willing to shift and do this at the same time. Until that happens, we're going to continue as parents to have the talk or these conversations with our children.
Kimberly Davis, CBS 3 Eyewitness News.
Sociocultural analyst and mental health expert Dr. Donald Grant says the only way we can come together is to bridge the divide, the racial divide.
America is a very, very, very segregated country. We need people to get together. In order to truly build empathy, people have to experience a care, a concern. Most municipalities, police officers are not experiencing the degree of preparation that would be associated with the magnitude of their job. And so we have to reimagine not just policing, but police training. And I'm not just talking about the annual increase or booster trainings. I'm talking about the gatekeeping trainings.
And we'd like to hear what others have experienced. Stories are being shared on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. We're at CBS Philly, and you can watch all of today's stories about driving while black on CBSPhilly.com and CBSN Philly.